To the action here with iBUYPOWER and compLexity.
Yes, and it will be iBUYPOWER starting on the terrorist side. I'm ready, and so is compLexity. They're pushing up aggressively. ACK has a genius position. He's going to get an easy kill, but no! Anger gets the heads up on that one. Unbelievable. Skadoodle now fighting for his life down to 27, and he's returned a lot of damage. But this is not how it was meant to play out. ACK should have got that kill easily. Now Skadoodle running up will take one. And we're back into a 4-on-4 as the rest of the team pushing out the middle right into Hiko. Steel taking a bit of a fight. Skadoodle with another headshot, taking down Anger. And this is working out all right for iBUYPOWER at the moment.
Yeah, so right now you have Hiko that's got 51 health. As he falls back, he's going to allow Simphis to hold this point. Yeah, still right there, jumping mid-air. I believe Swag caught him while he was jumping down from Catwalk. And now you can see it's left up. Hiko's going to be pushing around. Even misses the shot there onto Still as he crashed by. And now it's left up to Sean Gares down to this 1v4.
Yeah, Sean going to jump, and he gets taken down. Steel with a double kill. And now we have the game officially live. iBUYPOWER already loud from the beginning. And then picking up that pistol round on the more favored side here. A nice start for them. Last time these two met, obviously, here at the LAN, it was a 2-0 victory for iBUYPOWER.
And that second map was decisive.
Yeah, it was. Not very close. Definitely compLexity was struggling on that second map. But we'll see. I have high hopes this is going to go the full distance.
You always have high hopes.
I do. I want to believe that we're going to go all the way here. And already nothing actually going to take down Swag. ACK on 28 HP, quite low again, but the bomb is on short. They're going to make their way up, and it's just Anger defending. Not exactly going to be an easy defense here with just the 5-7. He's going to go down. Sean, see if he can maybe pick up a rifle down here.
He sees that AK. He wants that AK. He's trying to grab it from the distance, and he can. So AZK is going, man, I should have picked up that weapon a long time ago. And now he's going to get dropped by that same AK that he was trying to watch over. And so now it's going to be down to a 3-on-2. Hiko and Sif is pushing up Catwalk now.
Yeah, this is probably not going to be possible. They do have body armor, but no kit and no grenades to try and get in here with. And they are just going to fall back. Steel takes one as he's running out the fire there. And Semphis, well, I think he even gets spotted there. No, Skadoodle? No, I don't think he saw him. So Semphis might be able to get away here. But it's pretty predictable. Early 2 rounds here, they did get Swag and ACK killed. So a little bit going in favor of compLexity still.
Yeah, again, so compLexity the second round, they decided to go ahead and buy CZs and buy full armor, which has become pretty traditional now, not only just for compLexity, but most teams that have shown themselves here at the ESEA LAN Finals. And so we'll see what they decide to do here. They should save, and so that way they can have their first real gun round in that 4th round. And on the other side, you can see Skadoodle's the only player with a P250. He's waiting to be able to buy that AWP and be on the lookout once he starts.
And this time, Semphis, body armor sees at 75. If he can get a kill in upper dark and they can pick up a rifle, there's always a chance, but he's going to move back down the middle instead, and very likely going to have to wait for the next round before we really see some action. But the real issue here is they all bought in that second round, so they're not going to have an AWP early on, and Sean can't afford that. So it's going to be just rifles for compLexity even in the next round.
Right now you already have 2 players that are starting to, they pushed up there towards Catwalk. They've got 3 guys that are ready over there towards that B side. Still through the door, able to take down Sean Gares, and he's looking to pick up a second one. But that, I believe that was Simphis who actually has moved away.
That looked really interesting. Steel just, standing still for a while. Now he's nothing going to jump down, and he does not get the kill. Anger doesn't either. It's looking good. Now Hiko's going to rush forward. He gets the 1 kill, but that's pretty much it. I think we might have a bit of a listen in here.
Here we go, baby. One
That's when we
flash.
lose, boys. That's when we lose.
Remember just to hold the wall.
Todd, you want to boost Jordan Cat, and I'll smoke in front of lower, and like you can just pick off Cat, like for steals.
He's probably gonna be, I think he's gonna be dark alley.
He's gonna be, yeah, but he's gonna be late.
Okay.
He's going to be late, calling it out, saying that he won't get there in time there for that, that op. That, actually, you can see where Skadoodle is right now.
Daze is going to be, he's looking to run out suicide. The smoke's on low, so nothing, doesn't have to worry too much about what's going on down there. Swag putting some shots through, but that lower smoke was meant to help nothing, just focus on that suicide area. But iBUYPOWER pushing up a little bit slowly, and that actually probably worked out for them really well.
Right now they've got 4 players over there towards the A side. There was a little help there with the decoy for Hiko. And now let's see if Anger can hold this area. He's able to take down AZK. teammate helps out there, and there's Skadoodle's going to fall to Sean Garris. He keeps pushing up. They drew all the attention to Anger, and now Hiko was on a rotate towards that A side, but that's all because of the call-out saying that the bomb was down over there towards long ADD.
It's a nice flashbang, underhand throw from Swag, and then pushes up while he's looking at it to take down nothing, but the bomb is in control. You're right down here, Sempers and Sean Gaz, and even Anger, they're all down here waiting. It's going to be pretty tough, I think, for Swag and Daze to bring it back. They have 1 HE, and they can't even really kill Sean with it. He's not in a spot where he's going to be hit easily, I think.
Yeah, you have Simpus playing close behind the door. Dazed hops out, takes down Sean there, and don't need a nade, just use the AK. Now it's left up to Simpus and Anger. They're spraying back and forth.
Are you kidding me?
Swag
They've actually
low
turned
on
around.
health.
Pistol is one, Dazed is next, and he very nearly goes down, but they bring it back. iBUYPOWER stealing around back from compLexity that they had actually basically won. That was a disastrous round for compLexity.
I don't know how Daze was able to bring that back. They knew exactly where they're at, and it was a battle right there at that long A double doors, and they ended up losing it to Daze. Daze getting that early peak. Again, Sean Garris probably should have had a cross watching there towards that that long A double doors with that off, but it ends up going into iBUYPOWER's pocket there. 4-0 now is the lead.
Gotta wonder why they ended up fighting them one at a time, basically. They could have set up differently, but I mean, for one thing, they could have boosted someone up in the container, and then that would itself would have been a much better position than they had currently. Oh, now we're in the 5th round, and this is kind of shocking because the one thing I think compLexity need against iBUYPOWER, because skill-wise, I don't think the gap is as big as it maybe seemed yesterday, but I think the mental advantage is what they need. They need to actually believe that they can come back and do it here.
Well, I think, yeah, I agree with you exactly on the talent side. I think it is complete mindset and the way that their strategies that are involved. I really think at this point iBUYPOWER is way ahead of the game here over compLexity and what their setups are. So there you have Daze right there inside of mid, getting that first pick onto Simpus. But they are trying something different here. They've got 2 players pushed up there. They both have CZs. He's going to make a call, and Steel just crouch shooting. As soon as he comes out, he starts crouch shooting, and he takes out Sean Garris as well. And now we've got Hiko inside the site. He's going to fall. And now left up to nothing.
Not much of a chance at all. And best case scenario, he finds Steel or Dazed and takes one down before the round ends. But this is going to be a quick 5-0. We're on Dust 2, and it is a terror-sided map. So, I mean, it's not panic mode for compLexity yet, but the fact is that they could have picked up that last round. And that, I think that's going to haunt them for a while until they start winning, which hopefully is going to be right about now. They have the money at least, and they're going to pick up an AWP on Sean, and nothing probably going to stick with an M4, I assume.
Yeah, so he's going to go with full nade set.
What is Steel currently?
Yeah, still 8-1-1. So you're going to get a quick boost up there. And Sean is going to lead with this op now. Flashbang's coming out there towards that B-bomb site. They're going to go ahead and fall back.
Oh,
Sean looking there towards lower B. He does pick up one. Nice shot there into Dazed.
That was very fast. I mean, a little bit tricky as well. iBUYPOWER, they had 2 people, actually 1 person in the middle, sorry. And they could have maybe tried to flash up on Catwalk, because it's not that uncommon for people to be there. Looked like they just basically rolled the dice and thought maybe this is going to work. Semphis almost takes down Skadoodle. He's on 7 HP, but he falls in return, and now it's back into a 4-on-4. And iBUYPOWER are playing this very slowly. They're really a methodical team in that sense.
Again, you're watching how they're watching each angle. They heard the footsteps there. Of course, Anger's staying alive. Or not even really getting hit by that HE. Flashbang smoke's coming over the top. And still somehow is staying alive, and finally nothing swings in there, picks up the headshot.
Now they're going to wrap up around long. Bomb still in lower dark, so they just got to take care of these people on long and they'll be alright. Sean Gaz has realized that ACK and Swag are both coming in. 25 seconds. Are they really going to wrap around B? B is completely open. Oh, Skadoodle may have found just a golden ticket right here. ACK gonna take down nothing. Bomb's gonna go down to B eventually. Sean with a nice pick. ACK's next. He falls. Now they gotta realize something is wrong, and I'm not sure Skadoodle can hold on to this, but this is still a pretty good flank considering the position they were in. iBUYPOWER have got a lot out of this round already.
So he gets that smoke. They're gonna go ahead and push through. Nice little angle here, utilizing this box. Going to peek over again. He spotted one. Now he's got a nice little headshot. Now it's down to a 1v2. Anger deciding to push up here through the window. They double peek. Skadoodle taking him out. Now it's going to be down to Hiko.
Gotta be joking, Skadoodle. He's already got the triple. Time's running out. Hiko's gotta push in here. Skadoodle just juking around, and I think he's gonna get this round. He's hiding around. Hiko finally gets the kill, but it's too late. iBUYPOWER, Skadoodle single-handedly in that bomb site, and he gets it. 5-0. Another. That's 2 now in the space of 5 rounds, Corey. Completely crushing rounds for iBUYPOWER.
They're doing a great job. Now they take that 6-0 lead on the terrorist side. That was a great call there as they rotated back around. Sean Gears did get the pick there on that cross there towards long A. But in the end, it's Skadoodle who gets the bomb planted and is able to hold. And he says, you know what, I'll start off the next round as well.
And Swag got the long spawn, so he's waiting right here. Smoke's going to be off, and he doesn't get the right timing. But this is still an absolutely devastating start. iBUYPOWER. Well, I mean, I was sort of wondering, because sometimes you see a team, especially on land, they'll do really well one day, they come up the next day, and they just don't seem to be on the same form. So I was sort of questioning in my mind, is iBUYPOWER going to come up with the exact same form? And they really are.
They're playing extremely well. Every angle, every move that they make has a purpose, and that's where it's starting to really benefit them. They peek out, they take out Sean Gears, and now it's left up to 2 players from compLexity. And really nothing is probably that random factor that iBUYPOWER can't really control, but really is there a point or a reason to have to fight against him here?
Probably not, but they did anyway, and they did eventually take him down. Now, Hiko had a lot of great clutches on Dust 2 throughout this tournament. Right now, he has no clue that they're both on long, and they both will. He must know one is there because he just smoked up, but he's still thinking about the fact that someone could be mid or short. And 30 seconds left. If he waits here, it might not actually be a bad position for him. Just take a look at this. He's going to hear the plant. He's going to be walking up. They don't realize he's this close. Hiko, he might clutch this with a triple. He's already got the 1. Swag takes a lot of damage. Now Skadoodle comes out. There's Hiko with the double. He's looking for one more shot on Swag, and it'll be over. He doesn't have a kit, so he's got to move a little bit quick here. A little flash over from Swag, and now Hiko misses the next shot. He's stuck at it, and he gets it right through the box, and we'll have time to defuse. This time, it's on Hiko to get the triple and finally win it for compLexity. First round of this grand finals for compLexity.
Yeah, that was good play by Hiko. The fact that he held over there in that corner, waiting until he heard a noise, and of course he saw what happened there. Swag instantly thought he must have been over there towards Catwalk, and he may be on a quick rotate. That was an easy plant for them. They had, from their perspective, they didn't see a single player there, and in the end you see that compLexity finally picks up their first round here.
It is about time. 6-1. We're into the 8th round. Still very early days here in the grand finals, but it's kind of nice to see the CT side on the board. A shot missed there. I think Steel should have probably gone down. Sean missing a bit of an opportunity, and now he's just going to be rushing very aggressively up short. Look at how fast he is. Not slowing down, even though he got spotted. Now he's finally going to get grenaded back. But this kind of speed can actually catch a lot of people off guard, especially because iBUYPOWER have been playing so slowly. They do get the kill on Steel, though. That's a nice kill from nothing, and some grenades to follow, trying to keep Skadoodle back.
Again, they're just going to take up all the time that they have. There's no reason for them to be able to push up right away here. You got Daze who's pushed up there towards that Catwalk. Skadoodle, he misses his shot. Nothing. He's going to battle it out here. Drops down. He just tries to find a safe haven there, and that's going to be back in CT spawn there for him.
ACK, nobody knows that he's here on long. He made a little bit of a noise, but Sean Gas has no clue, and this should be an easy kill for the AK down here on long, and if that happens, it opens up the A-bomb site completely. Almost gets it. Now grenade to follow, and Sean, oh, he survives. He gets the shot as well. Incredible turnaround. I think he should have probably gone down there. Now Dazed and Swag, 2-on-3, and now something's finally working for compLexity.
You see right now, Sean's going to be watching this cross right here. He's out in the open. Look at this boost. And he misses. Actually, from our perspective, he didn't even make a shot. So we'll see what happens there. But a great boost up on top of that box and peeking out high. Kind of reminds me of DE Train on Ivy's side.
That's very interesting. Now the bomb is going to go down in the last couple of seconds here. It's a 2-on-3, even though Sean is very low. He's going to peek up. He misses one more, but they just can't seem to kill him.
Oh,
Hiko comes with a kill. Now Swag in a 1-on-2, and he goes down. Hiko with a double, but gotta give some credit to Sean. I mean, it's not really skill surviving that grenade, but that he gets the shot and stays alive the whole round on 7 HP. 6-2. This is already pretty intense, Corey.
We've talked about it throughout the this tournament. you only need to have 1 HP or more to still be an effective player.
Exactly.
And so he stays alive long enough to really pick up a very crucial frag there. They're in long once that nade fell over, and so they're able to hold it down. They really forced him into a really tough spot. I love the creativity from iBUYPOWER and getting that boost to try to get a pick up there onto Sean Kers. They just missed that shot.
That could have definitely been a kill. You're right. That is some creative play and just improvised on the spot, it seems. Skadoodle versus Sean in the middle. They go for another peek. This is dangerous. There are people in lower dark that could come and help out. I think somebody on compLexity made the call that it's probably time to fall back.
So I had a chance to talk with Daze there from iBUYPOWER about I mentioned directly to him, it really seems as if you guys don't execute between the 20 and 30 second mark. And he said, well, that he didn't really have any reason of why it may have happened during that time frame, other than the fact that they spend time really analyzing what's happening, or they're waiting for the players to be in the right spots at the right time. So there's a lot to it. It's more so on the setup side than the actual time that they executed on. And so they're just waiting, making sure that each individual player is in the right spot, and then once they're all in the right spot, it's the fine details, and then they execute.
Oh.
So it just so happens to fall within that 20 to 30 second mark.
Takes time to get all that research. Look at nothing. Great grenade. Now he's going to turn around. They're going to come for him. He sprays down one, and he could have got so much more. But now, once again, it's on Sean Kers, and there are a lot of people coming for him on short. He gets the first pick off. That's ACK down. Now Skadoodle is going to challenge him, and he's got to be careful. The clock's working for him. They've got 20 seconds left. compLexity don't have to challenge this.
You can see that they're already deciding to fall back. The bomb carrier is heading over there towards that B bomb site really fast. Swag's trying to be able to give some cover fire there. 10 seconds left to go. He's trying to be able to get the bomb planted. Steel's going to be on the flank here. He drops. Actually, that nade came in through the double doors inside of that B bomb site, taking down the bomb carrier. They push inside the site, and they shut it down. Let's listen in to iBUYPOWER and their frustration now.
It's all good, it's all good. We need to fast long here. You know what? I want to force. I want to just force.
Yeah.
I can flash for you guys.
I got people.
I'm smoking.
That's what I mean.
All right then. Well, that was a very chaotic round. I was quite sure that Steel was going to be able to jump down and take down at least a couple of players from behind. But you are right, Corey. That grenade you're bouncing through, that was it. That did everything. iBUYPOWER, they have, what, 2 AKs and that's it? 3 AKs actually, so they do have some firepower here. But there's no body armor on Skadoodle, and they got to be careful they don't force up too much. compLexity are on their way back into this game.
Let's just hold on to our seats and just have some fun and watch a good game.
That's all we can do at this point, right? Been 3 days now of just excellent Counter-Strike here at the finals. So
that's what I told you before we even, whenever you and I went and had dinner, the thing to look out for is just enjoy it. The benefit of ESEA is not this spectacular, the spectator event that we have going on, booth set up everywhere, lights flashing, everything. It is strictly about the competition, and that's what I love about it.
It has been pretty intense, and I think the quality of the matches reflect the same thing. Sean, oh, what? He got the kill on Dazed. Now Swag and ACK are left on short. They were counting on Dazed and Skadoodle to help them out down on long. Now, what was supposed to be sort of a pincer movement to the A-bomb side has kind of been cut in half, and it's much less effective. You could almost say it's half as effective.
Almost.
Almost.
I think you probably could, yes. Yes, you could.
Sean, oh,
it has to be a hard shot for him to hit it.
Yeah, definitely. He gets the next one, and ACK gets the one kill, goes for a double. See if he can take a little bit of rifles off.
9 seconds.
He's going to go down.
One of the things that I was getting down to as well, not only talking about the spectacular side, so think about some of these major events. Nothing against them. The fact that each one of these players, they have to go out onto the main stage, they have to set up their machines, they have to set up their config, and then after that they may only get probably five minutes max to try to DM or anything like that to get prepared. Here, on the other hand, all the tables are already set up. All the machines that you start on is the same machine that you finish on at the end of the tournament. So their settings are already set up, and they can spend at any point in time. If they wanted to start off the very beginning of this day, it was 9 a.m., Swag was here. He was DMing in the very beginning of the day. He didn't DM for 5 hours, but he was here earlier, so he had the option to. So that's again another benefit to how the tournaments are ran here for ESEA.
It definitely feels like the players are very comfortable just walking around and talking to them. They feel right at home, so that might also play in on their mentality a little bit. Right now, We'll see if it's gonna make a difference here. A lot of Galils on the on the terrorist side, sorry. Skadoodle will pick up the first kill on Semphis, and now there's actually a pretty big opening towards the A bomb site, but iBUYPOWER, as you said, they're gathering intel, they're trying to figure out what's going on, and then they'll make their move. They still have plenty of time to do it.
I really wonder if it's so calculated they're saying, okay, we've seen one flash being tossed there, now that's 3 that we've calculated there. A nade has been, you know, if they get down to the Rain Man idea.
Maybe. I mean, Dazed, he's been pretty good with the mid-round calls. Maybe there is something of that going on. In fact, this is the perfect call coming out. They're rushing the one bomb site where Hiko is single-handedly defending. He picks off 1 kill, goes for a second, takes down Steel, goes for 1 more. Oh, Hiko with the triple kill. Now Skadoodle in the middle is going to kick down Anger, and it's back into a 2-on-2, but Hiko very nearly saved that round. There's about 18 seconds, and nothing is waiting in the middle. Sean is here as well, but it is going to be a bomb plant. Dazed, putting it down right in that corner.
Bomb has been planted.
He's waiting a little bit longer, making sure that his teammate could get there in time. Now they will work here down this 2-on-2.
Sean pushing in. Oh, nothing pushing in, and there's going to be fire. They line it up, and Skadoodle will pick up a quad kill and win the round. iBUYPOWER back on track again, 4-7. But because this is a terrorist-sided map, things are actually looking kind of close right now.
I like the fact that iBUYPOWER, they held on to that Molotov until that point, that understanding the timing, how long it's going to take a team to traditionally rotate. And so what they did, they waited just a little bit before he could have thrown that molly right away after he planted the bomb.
Yeah.
They waited, now the timing hit, they dropped it, and that forced them to make a decision. But here we are, as the score is 7-4.
Yeah, a little bit of an aggressive push with the C-set 75s out on long, and also we're in upper dark. Semphis has body armor as well, and is pushing up. He really had a little bit more money than everybody else, so he's just evening it out like that, which is a pretty good idea. He does go down anyway, so it doesn't really help him. That head armor won't save you against the AK.
No. That's why we had the talk before about whether or not it makes sense to have body or head armor at certain instances. So right now you can see they're going to be pushing up there. 5-7 by Hiko. He's able to take down 1. Nothing watching the crosshair. He's just going to try to tap long range. I make that that was Anchor with the CZ.
They are pretty low on health, but the fact that there's no grenades, no body armor, no kits means a retake here is going to be very tricky. Swag waiting in the middle gets the 1 kill now, has already spotted Anger running over, and we'll see if he can actually get in here and get another kill. He does pick up 1, and that will be the end. Now let's try and listen in once again and see if the mood has changed on iBUYPOWER's side.
Okay, I need a gun for sure.
Actually, Brax, with that.
Let me
me
drop
too,
you.
please. Me too.
Yeah,
Can I spam long corner?
Yep.
I'm off
Do
into
it.
that.
Please do it.
Can I go
Okay.
lower quick with that spawn, Sam?
Wait, Scott, drop the throw up to Brax. Throw it up, hurry. Brax, take that, get that kill. Can anybody draw me or no?
No, I dropped the AK.
There's an AK before I pick it up. I can
All right,
So the long spawn, Corey.
Yep.
That's what we're looking at.
So we see he got there quick, and oh, that could have paid off there. Oh, through the smoke! I don't need to see you. And he throws it back to Skadoodle, and Skadoodle not a good friend. He left his AK back over there inside his spawn, and he's now without a gun.
You must be joking. Whatever kind of DM he was doing this morning certainly maybe warmed him up just enough to be able to land that shot. After he missed the first one, it's pretty dangerous to stick around because you could get double grenaded down and all of a sudden you just lose everything.
Still look at Swag though. He dropped his op back to Skadoodle, and he did not get a weapon from it.
No, just a team player actually.
Yeah, Skadoodle said, you know what, whatever.
Sean goes down. Semphis now turning around. He's going to die as well. Dazed with a great double kill. Steel takes down 1. And Hiko, well, he's alone, and he should be trying to figure out a way to try and save this. We're in the 13th round, and they are going to have to try and get everything they can from this. I don't think Hiko should go for this 1-on-4, in spite of how cool he was earlier. This is a bit much.
Yeah, so now he's going to go ahead and fall back. And Swag spots him, and he was able to pick up an M4 there. The player that he was able to eliminate over there towards long A, he had picked up his M4. And so now they're going to be a challenge here inside of T-spawn.
And Swag sees it coming. Really great game sense. He's realizing Hiko might come up here. Hiko gets the kill in return.
It's a tough shot, though.
But now they know exactly where he is.
And so we'll see. He's trying to stay alive a little bit longer here.
Terrorists win.
And that op's kind of crossing over there. He's going to be in that little bit of time zone there. That time frame. I'm telling you, it always feels like it lasts forever at the very end.
Yeah, it does. Especially if you're the one guy left alive just trying to hold on to whatever you have. And Speaking of which, it's actually they're going to buy up at everyone else, but they'll only have one rifle. So it's going to be body armor on 3 of them at least, and the rest are going to be saving for what may be the final, the final round of the half coming up after this one.
He legged Simpus through the smoke there.
Very annoying.
Simpus going to get hop up on top of that box in there. See that he's set up there. He has his teammate right there with him. That's actually Sean Garrett who made the jump after the fact. And Simpus is playing close over there towards the arch side. So they're set up there. Again, just another save here.
Nothing close to the middle.
Yeah, Hiko does have an M4 though. He did save that M4 from the previous round.
Oh, nothing pushing up. Look at the timing. Just as he had a grenade out, going for another one. He gets a headshot, and he's going to make it out as well. That.
No respect.
I mean, you did say it earlier. If you just unleash nothing and let him do his thing, stuff like this happens, and that could be a big turnaround. Now it's a 4-on-3. They have the AK. He's going for a little bit more, and Anger goes down. That's up on short. Looks like they might try and switch it around here. Hiko, oh, he gets double teamed, but then Sean Gas comes in, very nearly takes down Skadoodle. He's going to get the pick. Still a 2-on-2.
And nothing already in position here over there towards long.
Now they're going to realize, actually, look at this. I mean, Dazed again with the mid-round calling. He only has 20 seconds. He's got to move so quickly. At the same time, he's got to try and figure out where did nothing go with this AK. Now Sean is waiting inside. They're going to have almost no time coming into this bomb site to check everything. 15 seconds. They jump in. There's one kill from Sean. Now a 1-on-1 inside, and Sean picks it up. A triple kill. Excellent play. compLexity bring it back. Sean with the triple, nothing with the double. Another spectacular round here in the finals.
Every one of you should just drop the weapons that you have and just go straight CZ.
Or 5-7 in that case.
5-7 in there. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it seems like compLexity are actually staying alive. Not so much based off of really, really good team, player communication, but just single individual performances that happen to work out every once in a while, which is not a good trend, but it's something. It's a start.
Well, you're just playing against each individual player at that point. There's nothing to expect. And so right there you have Nothing, who's setting up there with the AK. Now on the T side, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to wrangle all the cats in and try to see where you can herd them.
And look at Steel, he's saying, all right, if Nothing is going to go crazy, then I'm going to have to go twice as crazy and just push out the middle alone. Teammates are sort of following up, but for a while he was just in there, so if someone had peeked him, he would have had no chance to return a kill on anyone there. Smoke's going to go towards CT spawn. Looks like it's going to be a B-split push coming up. Semphis and Hiko, they're in a pretty good position to deal with this.
AZK does have that op in hand from Skadoodle. And he decides to change out for the AK. Looks like they're about to hit over here towards the B side. Hiko peeks out. He's going to get taken down there by Dazed.
Semphis still in the back, does good damage. Dazed, they're very nearly dead. Grenade to follow. ACK coming to try and take some of the shots here. Nothing gets another one. And that is going to be a triple in the round for Nothing. 6-9 for the first half. compLexity bringing it back when it was looking very dark indeed early on.
So far, they've played very well here.
Now, I'm wondering if we can get a listen in during the halftime here, just to see what's going on, if we'll get a little bit of an insight of what's happening in the pistol round. Alright, let's see if we can get on that in just a second here. If you are just joining us, then you have joined exactly at the right time here on the stream. This is the ESEA LAN Season 16 Grand Finals between the two American teams. All the European teams, including the best in the world, NIP, have all been knocked out, and well, compLexity beat 3 of them. They beat Virtus.pro, Na'Vi, and NIP on LAN. So something's definitely up. And Corey, you can't say this, because if you say this, there's going to be a ton of threads about how biased you are. But I can say this. I would really love to see an American major at one point in Global Offensive. If we can bring $250,000 to the US, get some of the teams in here, that would be very cool. And I mean, this isn't even a spectator event. We actually have had a lot of spectators show up and just enjoy it. So if that could be a thing of the future, oh yeah,
that'd be great.
I'd enjoy that. All right, let's see. Second half pistols coming up, Corey, and I mean, what do you think? What are compLexity up to here?
Well, I think this is where the difficult part comes in. We kept talking about the raw talent there from compLexity standpoint. On the CT side, you really can let people just go. But on the terrorist side, you need to have a little bit more of an organized setup. Dust 2 may allow you to kind of play around with that a little bit. But I just don't see it as much. You're going to see a lot of changing up on iBUYPOWER side. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch on their defensive side.
Ooh, ACK in some trouble. Actually, he was alone at the bomb site. Oh, but Swag, this is a shooting gallery. There's a really narrow gap, and he gets 2 kills. Looking for one more, and he's going to get it. All headshots all day for Swag. Semphis alone inside the bomb site. Backup is miles away. Sean's nowhere near this bomb site. Finally going to be running out the middle, but he runs into Steel, takes him down. Semphis trying to just recover from this situation. The bomb is inside. They have to stay here. How did Swag get those kills?
Like you said, he just set up and basically turned it into a scout, if you will, and just sit there and just pop shots one by one, just getting those headshots.
Oh, Sean gets a kill now. They gotta be careful. They're getting flanked as well. Swag is coming up from behind. He's not satisfied with the 3 kills he's got. He needs a little bit more. Maybe even an ace. There's another one.
Oh, it would be a headshot.
And Skadoodle now one-on-one. Semphis gets the kill, and compLexity. They pick up the pistol round in spite of an incredibly mind-bending performance from Swag. 4 headshots.
Let's listen into compLexity after they capitalize in the end after being defeated by Swag.
We're still sieging B.
Alright, just go,
Someone spot mid. Corey, you have the best one.
They never went B last times on these ecos.
2 cross.
Yeah, you can also see the spectators that were behind as well. You had Vansili, so he said he was going to be watching this matchup. You had Sal as well as Sapphire. They're from ESEA. So it's cool just to watch. Just again, a lot of these competitors, even after they got dropped out of the tournament, they then turned into spectators shortly after.
Yeah, this is too much fun not to watch. That's what it's down to. Some high-quality Counter-Strike coming up so far, and it's only the first map. So we've had still a lot to go. Swag gonna peek the corner with the Mag 7, does good damage, gets a kill, gets another one. They keep feeding themselves. Swag gets a great double kill, and then ACK in the middle as well. And it's back into a 2-on-2. Skadoodle looking for a shot on Anger. Still got 3 bullets left to try and make it happen, and he's gonna wait for it. He gets the headshot. What patience now. Hiko's alone, and this is again another devastating round for compLexity. Even if they win it, this is very bad.
So we see just going back and forth. 40 seconds left to go here. Setting up the smoke, making sure that there is not a flank that is coming in just yet. You can see they're just waiting for him. They heard that he jumped over the top, and neither one of them tried. Oh, he threw the smoke, takes down Steel. 18 HP now.
Skadoodle, oh, he gets the double kill, and there it is. The patient play initially, and even a little bit of teabagging going on there, or at least just shooting him in the face. 10-7, and that, I count 3 rounds so far, Corey. 2 in the first half, and then this one, where compLexity should have won it, but they managed to throw it away, and that is, I think, 3 strikes and you're out, right?
That is how some games go.
I'm not sure they're going to be allowed another mistake here. I think iBUYPOWER might have what they need to bring themselves back in the game.
All right, now you've got AZK. He's going to try to hold down over here towards that B bomb site. He's got a lot to contest with. It's going to be a long rotate. That was actually a difficult call for days because he actually told 3 players to play over there towards long. They're going to be on a long rotate now to get towards that B bomb site. That fire's going to keep them away from the window area. They have not got the bomb planted. They are going back and forth. It is down to a 3-on-4. Finally getting the bomb planted, but it's not in a default spot. It's in the backside of the site. Nothing takes so much damage there. And they continue to challenge here as they will wait for them to make a move. And finally, they are all grouped up there right next to the bomb site. Not a single player is over there inside of the tunnels area. And so, boom, there goes Nothing. Nothing picking up another one. He's just going completely off, has 2 kills here in the round. And now it's going to be as Skadoodle just sprays and prays.
And Sean made it out. That's so huge. There's no kid on. Oh, he picks up 1 now. He's going to have to go straight for it. Sean's got to run. 2, 1. He's going to get the kill. Sean picks it up. And compLexity win another round. That's so close. And there it is. The explosion to end it. 10-8. And it's brought right back. compLexity, that's so close at this point.
How many ecos have we seen this game? For both teams. It's just silly. The fact that it got that close for iBUYPOWER to put it into that situation, and then after that you saw an eco come in there for compLexity to win that round right there. It's just silly, the fact that how close we're getting to these rounds and how a lot of the rounds are being won because of ecos.
Well, we'll see if it's going to stabilize now or if iBUYPOWER are going to be able to pick up 1 more. complexity are taking control of mid very standard, and look how safe they're playing, making sure they don't get flanked from B or from A. They really don't want to throw this one away like they did just before.
Now, going back to that previous round, though, Days decided to make the call to have their 3 players play long. I mentioned that they like to change things up, but then it's a gamble at the same token. They had 3 players push all the way up towards that long A area, this area right here. And then after that, they had to rotate all the way back around towards B, where they couldn't group up with their teammates yet. Oh, Still was just trying to get him right out of the exit there.
Yeah, I think he was trying to pre-fire him and just he tipped his hand, but Skadoodle landing some amazing shots. One of them a headshot. I think he got another one in there as well. Daze does go down, and Swag very low on health. Skadoodle seems to really be on fire. He's got 22 kills.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're
Nothing else needed to be said.
No, that's a statement all on its own. Gonna be around for complexity. The bomb is down, and you can see that iBUYPOWER just looking for some exits, and they'll get one. ACK might be able to pick up one more. Semphis stuttering a little bit. There's another headshot. There isn't time to defuse the bomb anymore, and Hiko will take care of one, and should be able to kill Swag here as well. This is finally gonna happen, but took quite a while, and iBUYPOWER, okay, they lose the round, but they do tremendous damage to complexity. They are, I was gonna say they aren't able to buy. They do force it up anyway. I'm a little bit surprised at this force up, actually.
One for complexity or
For iBUYPOWER.
Okay.
I feel like 3 for Marsis, only 2 smoke grenades, and they have 1 kit. But 2 smokes is going to make it tricky.
Well, let's see what they decide to do. They actually throw out a deep smoke. Now it's going to be a call out. Watch your lower B. It should be, and it's not. As Siphus is right there, he's going to get eliminated. Now Sean Garrett is going to have to back up now. Again, they're changing things up. They have got 4 players inside of B tunnels, and one of which, that was Skadoodle.
So, bit of a disconnect, and it's always troubling, because it looked like complexity were doing pretty decently, but now, you know, the momentum has been dropped a little bit. So whoever wins this next round, I think, could pick up on a lot all of a sudden, because then, you know, everything's reset, and now you're off to a good start once again. Neither of the team has a lot of money, or have a lot of money. You see, it's 1 AK on Semphis, 1 on Sean. Actually, they will be able to pick up mostly. Yeah, there we go. A little bit slow with the buy, but finally it happens, and now they're ready to move out. So welcome back to the show, everyone.
So we'll see how things start off here. They've got 2 guys playing over there towards Catwalk. Again, it's 10-9 in favor of iBUYPOWER.
Yes, it is.
So we'll try to keep up with you what the score is throughout this game now.
How are they going to do this? I'm really wondering how it's all going to play out, because last time they pushed lower dark aggressively. This time, obviously, they're holding very far back, and they only have the 1 smoke again. So if this goes too slowly, it might work out great for complexity, but Skadoodle and Dazed pick up some very nice shots, and now they're being chased down by Semphis, who's trying to catch them as they're falling back, and he's not going to get anything for it.
And trying to challenge there. And we already hear them talking back and forth to each other.
Yeah, Sean misses that shot. He's going to try and see if he can take down Skadoodle over on long, do some damage with the AK, but it just is not happening. So, oh, that's unfortunate. It looked like complexity had they would have been able to rotate towards the A-bomb site. This time, instead, iBUYPOWER pick it up, and that's now 11-9.
Oh, and it even fixed there for us. That's great.
Yay, match medic.
Yay! All right, so now we have it. We get iBUYPOWER coming from the winner's bracket. Complexity will have to not only beat them in 1 best-of-3s, but 2.
Yes, that's what it's down to. So a pretty big task, considering they got 2-0 by them last time. But we'll see. This map isn't even over yet, and we'll have to see if they can maybe step it up and surprise everyone. Grenade on Semphis will take him down. It's an eco round from complexity, and Dazed is in the pit. He's got some backup from Steel, though, who's going to go down, actually.
Now you can see Daze still trying to stay alive, allowing his teammate to rotate over. That's going to be Skadoodle. Skadoodle picking up 2, and Daze finishing things off now, 12-9.
Yep, a 3-round lead. Still the first map of this grand finals, and now complexity are going to be picking up some rifles, but this is a judgment call. It's going to be Galil's for the most part, 3 of them, 2 AKs, obviously no AWP and very few grenades, but
Anders,
yeah,
you're just going to have to accept it. Complexity's not going to buy the way you want them to.
They just won't. They've been doing it all tournament, and it's been working out pretty well, so I guess they know a little bit better what they're doing than I do. Yeah.
They are in the finals somehow, and I've disagreed with the way they buy too, but again, they've still been winning, so you just have to accept it now.
Yeah, certainly would not be the same if it was 2 European teams, but you're right, it's been working, and they've been beating the European teams doing it. Now it's Anger gone down, but they do trade for Dazed, and Swag coming in with a nice headshot. Flashes rain in to the B-bomb side. They still got ACK in here, but they only need Swag so far. Steel helps out, and now Swag, 4 kills, just like that. 13-9. Pretty good defense of this B-bomb side. He was shooting people up from the window, down towards the middle, and towards the upper dark area, so pretty nice job.
Again, Swag was here at 9:15 this morning. He was the only iBUYPOWER player that showed up here. He was hopped into a death match in the beginning and was listening to his Spotify. It's kind of interesting. He listens to death metal, similar to Forrest does. And Swag with a nice pick there inside of mid, and he's going to try to get another one there.
Yeah, see if he can find the right angle. Grenade
Pushing him,
follow.
though.
Hiko, yeah, it's just going to charge out into the middle, and Dazed is there to help out, and that's some pretty good backup to have.
Yeah, the only player that you're probably going to see with an op by himself is going to be Skadoodle, but he actually has a teammate. That's going to be Steel that's over there. Dropping down into the spawn. He actually tossed the bomb back while he fell. Oh, and now Anger just jumps right into the pit there where all of them are at.
It's the lemming effect.
Yes.
It's, one goes and they all follow. I think they were just giving up on that round. They thought, okay, either we die on short to Skadoodle's or... Yeah, well, I hope not. It's definitely not too late for compLexity to bring it back, but it's going to be in this round or it won't happen at all. And they are up against a double AWP setup, which is notoriously hard to beat on the CT side of Dust 2.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the next map, Nuke. Because, well, one, I'm ready for some variety.
Yep. I don't think we haven't casted Nuke yet at all.
I haven't casted Nuke.
Me neither. No Nuke. I've had Mirage once, and that's it.
Yeah.
Flashes rain in. Sean pushes up, and that's an excellent headshot to take down Dazed. Now Steel waiting here. Great angle for him. Sean's got to be very careful, but he keeps pushing, keeps forcing the issue. Grenade rain in, and Sean goes down. I think that was too much. Now Hiko's dead. Swag with a double kill, and it's going to be down to Anger. He gets dropped. Swag, 4 kills again. What is this kid up to? 28 kills, 1 assist, and 16 deaths.
You have 2 players like Skadoodle and Swag. Basically, these 2 players, you can just let them go. Let's say, Skadoodle, you cover this area, you've got that on luck. Swag, you go out there and you lurk about and you do your thing too. It's got to be the best thing to have those 2 teammates on, especially for a Dazed to strat call here.
Alright, it's been working out fine. It's map point here for
Dazed is playing
iBUYPOWER.
really well.
No question there. And they even grenaded Anger down to 1 HP. So this is the point in time where iBUYPOWER just take over. Swag in the middle, gets 1 more to his scoreline. I think he's 1 kill away from 30. If he can just take down Hiko, but Skadoodle will steal it away. And that's Dust 2 in favor of iBUYPOWER.